How's everybody doing? Welcome to the series, episode 2. Today we've got Che, Jeff, and Melvin, and we're going to run through a few topics NBA related. You know why the NBA playoffs are going on in the bubble. Um, First topic we're going to go through is our NBA playoff thoughts. Right now, everybody's on game 4, so we'll go ahead and start with Melvin to give us his thoughts so far on the NBA.
Well, I feel like the play overall has been very, very great. I just think that this is another season since the layoff. It's been like 3 or 4 months. So I think like a lot of people have got better in those 3 or 4 months. You see they've been working on their game. I just can't wait to see these second round matchups. I'll say my top 3 players for the first round was Kawhi Leonard. It's still going on. Of course, LeBron James. And then I like Jimmy Butler with the Heat. The Heat are dangerous. Jimmy Butler been playing. He got those boys playing hard, and that's one of my sleepers going down the road. So
Cool. What you got for us, Che?
Uh, Man, first off, I want to just shout out the NBA. They've done a great job. First off, continuing the conversation on social injustice. For one thing, we've seen LeBron and the Lakers wear hats, just advocating for Breonna Taylor. So shout out to them. And then it's been some great play in the bubble, man. Very, very good play. I think with no traveling, it has allowed role players to play more efficiently, especially when you're not on the road dealing with the crowd. Some players, you know, tend to maybe not play as well, or is maybe because of the less traveling. So I think that's one of the reasons I think the role players have played better. And then some players may be having some difficulty uh, not feeding off the crowd. I think I think there'll be several 7-game series. I think um, I think Dallas has a chance to go 7. I see Portland and the Lakers going 6. That was my prediction. I think Blazers will get the next game, game 4, and then I think the Lakers will win the next 2. My predictions still stand true. Yeah, that's what I got for the NBA playoffs so far.
All right, sounds good, Che. Jeff, what's your thoughts on the playoffs so far, round number 1 through the first 4 games?
Man, it's been entertaining. The fans, everything has been good. This is basketball at its best. I still think a few upsets might happen, but I know my Blazers. I was rooting for them so hard, but I mean we struggling right now. But I think we'll go 6 or 7 with the Lakers. Dallas has a real good chance of beating the Clippers. Luka is really the truth. He's young. He's 21 years old. Whew. He's carrying the team on his back. I'm just for the Eastern Conference, we mainly just waiting on the second round. We waiting on Bucks, Heat, and Celtics and Raptors. That's what we waiting on for the East. For the West, Houston has surprised me a little bit, but I think the matchup is bad for the Thunder. But overall, it's been a real good playoffs. It's good to be able to watch 4 games a day. It's a sportsman's dream. So everything is shaping up to look good.
All right, good thoughts on the first round. We also now had the draft lottery just happened Thursday night. The lottery worked out with Minnesota getting the number 1 pick with Golden State number 2, Charlotte 3, Chicago 4, and Cleveland 5. We'll start with Melvin. Melvin, what's your thoughts on the draft lottery? Who do you see really needing a star to get them rolling?
I would say out of those 5, Chicago. I feel like Chicago just needs first to sell tickets, and I feel like Obi Toppin will be that player that's gonna bring ticket sales just off of what he just did this previous college season, and everybody loved him. And if he lands there, that'd be a good pick. But I feel like Chicago might go with a foreigner. I don't know his name, but it's between them two. But I think Chicago just needs a star, and Obi Toppin was a star in college, and I feel like that'll be a great fit for him because he can play the four, and you really can play him at the five. If they want to go small, like Dallas is doing with KP Porzingis. So we'll see. And they have some young players. You know what I mean? Zach LaVine's still there. And then they have Kobe White for North Carolina too. So I feel like Top will be a good pick, just for ticket sales and marketing purposes, along with his great athleticism, and then also he can shoot and all that. It'll be a great pick for Chicago. So.
All right. Obi Toppin to Chicago at number 4. Okay. Che, what's your thoughts on the draft lottery?
My thoughts on the draft lottery. I think it'd be great for Minnesota to if they can get the kid from University of Georgia. Unless unless they can somehow trade for Booker. I know that was kind of dancing around on the internet and Twitter and everything. And then it was just weird to see Golden State in the top 3. Interested to see what they do with their pick. I actually think I know they said Wiseman, or I know early on in the year they were talking about Obi possibly going there. So I like either one of those two young studs there. And I think, whoever lands in Golden State will be in a great situation where they can kind of focus in on what they do well, or rebounding and blocking shots, especially for like Wiseman. They'll have the scoring, so you really can develop your weaknesses at a kind of a later date. You know what I'm saying? As the season goes on, and you can kind of progress. They won't be asking you to do as much as if you're, going to one of really the bottom feeders. The only real reason Golden State was there this year is because of injuries. So I think that rookie will flourish, and we'll have a chance to really possibly win Rookie of the Year.
Okay. Say with the James Wiseman. Okay, I see. Little thought process there. Jeff, what's your thoughts on the lottery, man? Portland's not there, which is a good thing. So what's your thoughts on the lottery?
First of all, why is Boston still getting lottery picks, man? First, that is the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is Boston still getting picks from 2008? You know what I'm saying? So, but other than that, I feel bad for the Knicks, man. The Knicks, they can't catch a break. 7th pick, 8th pick, 9th pick, 14th pick. They just can't catch a break. But the Warriors, they will get somebody good. They're gonna fit right in. Minnesota, I just hope they pick the best available player to help Russell and Towns and get them off to a decent start, because the West is loaded. It's loaded than it's ever been. So but I think Toppin to the Bulls might be good. He can go ahead and go to Charlotte so we can go see him, so we can go home down I-85 and go see him, you know what I'm saying? So but other than that, it should be very interesting. I'm interested to see what Melo Ball go to too. So it should be good. Should be good.
All right. So you have a few thoughts on the draft lottery. The way my pace is playing, we might as well be in the draft lottery. But and then I guess our last topic for the day, we posted our playoff predictions on our Instagram page at Marquee RVA. And I'm be honest, my predictions aren't going very well. I picked the Thunder to win. I picked the Pacers to win, and the Pacers about to get swept, and the Thunder are looking okay, but the Pacers looking like trash. So we'll start with Melvin. How you feel about your picks? I know you picked the Mavericks to beat the Clippers because the Mavs your team. So how you feeling right now in your picks?
Very, very comfortable. Other than the Sixers, I picked the Sixers, you guys, and they got swept. So that remember, this looked awful. Ben Simmons is that pulse of that team. You can't see. That's the pulse. That's what gets them going. And they had nobody to guard Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum was eating them alive. So I laid an egg there, and then I picked Miami to come out of the 4-5 matchup. Of course, I picked the Bucks, and then I picked Toronto. They finish it up tonight with Brooklyn. And yes, my team is playing very, very, very good right now. Jay, don't jinx it. He said we know we're gonna lose, but Luka Doncic is the truth. That's all I'm gonna say. He's the truth. He has arrived. And I feel like we're just one wing away, scoring wing away. Like a la Jimmy Butler or Devin Booker or something like that. I know they're not gonna go there, but I feel like we're one play away and we're gonna be contending in the West. So I'm very, very excited and intrigued about that matchup. And then I picked LA over the Blazers, and then Toronto. The Thunder look horrible. I'm telling you right now, they just have no pulse. They have no clue. The Dort kids keep fouling James Harden, and CP3 looks like I won't say lost his step, but he can't put it on his shoulders. So I'm just disappointed in Thunder, and the Rockets I had the Rockets come on there. So we'll see. I'm pulling for the Mavericks, but I mean that's my heart. But the head is saying Kawhi Leonard, and Paul George is playing awful too. But I'm done with that.
All right. Well, Shay, what you got for us on your predictions? How you feeling?
Look, Melvin. You know they're not gonna win. I know you. That's your squad. That's your squad. But they. I would highly doubt that they win. I think no crowd is helping, or no home away is what is benefiting the lower seeds, obviously. But yeah, my predictions pretty much stand true. I like how Miami's playing. They're playing very well. Milwaukee had a little bit of a hiccup. They didn't come out strong in game one, focused. Looks like they got it together. Toronto, I mean, they came out, handled business. Really came out and handled business. Didn't give those guys a shot, and that's exactly what you're supposed to do. When a team's shorthanded, don't even let them sniff a win. And so that's what they came out and handled business there, just like a championship team is supposed to do. So they look very, very good, very strong. Who else we got? Who else we got in the East? Indiana, Miami.
Yeah, Toronto, Brooklyn. Toronto just swept them. You got Celtics got swept.
Yeah, Celtics. I didn't touch on them. Celtics. They look pretty good. They didn't. It's unfortunate for Gordon Hayward. Being sidelined with the sprained ankle, but they have a lot of scores. I don't foresee them missing him so much. With the two studs they have, Brown and Tatum. So I don't really see them missing them too much. When he comes back, they'll definitely be helpful. I'm not saying that, that they are better without him. I just think that they can overcome that. Over in the West, I mean, you have the Lakers and the Blazers in a very competitive series. Game 3 was a blowout, but that happens. Game 4 was they're up 2-1. So yeah, Game 3 was very competitive. Yeah. Sorry. game one of those games. The last game 4 was very competitive. Then you have Dallas. I mean, Paul George really got to step up. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, he's not getting to his spots. at all. It doesn't look very good on the offensive end at all. When I watch the games, not getting to his spots, not getting to the basket. And then the OKC and Houston, that's just a bad matchup. The one guy that they have, other than, I mean, Schroeder's pretty solid, but their leader, the engine of the team, CP3, it's just his game doesn't favor the lineup that the Rockets have out there. When you got PJ Tucker at the center position, and he usually runs the 1-5 pick and roll, and just switches off on the big guy switches off on him, and then he goes to work, and it causes all types of issues for the other team. So but he's done better the last couple of games. He's really got to make sure he hits the three, and that's really is what's going to help OKC maybe push it to 6, or possibly 7. And then who else we have? We got yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So my predictions pretty much hold true.
All right, Jeff, how your predictions looking?
Well, they touched on a lot of games, but they missed the series. The Nuggets and Jazz, man. The Nuggets are in trouble. I didn't expect Utah to, it doesn't really look. The series don't really look as close as the numbers look, but I don't know, Denver. Michael Porter. I mean, it's overwhelming to them. I mean, they got Mike Conley back now. Donovan Mitchell is looking good. Ingles, Gobert. I mean, they have a pretty decent squad. I did pick Denver, so I'm not looking good on that one. I mean, I got the Bucks. Raptors rolling, Celtics rolling. I think the Clippers gonna win. I say Clippers. I'm gonna say Clippers in 7, probably this series and however far they go. I got Clippers in Boston for my finals. I mean, we'll talk about that another date. But other than that, I did pick the Thunder. I don't know what I was thinking, but you got go out on a limb every now and then. So, but yeah, go Blazers, and PG need to be quiet and play some basketball. That's all I have.
All right. Well, that wraps it up for episode 2 of the series. Appreciate everybody's time. Make sure you guys check out our Instagram page at Marquee RVA. Check out the website, marqueesportsandevents.com. Check out the Twitter at Marquee RVA. And, we just appreciate Che, Jeff, and Melvin stepping in. My name's Don Trell. We'll catch you guys next time.